Welcome to another special day of live streaming. Bless up, guys. Today is a beautiful day. Today is all about love and relationships. And you may have been in a relationship that you'd have questioned yourself, you'd have questioned your sanity because you feel insecure, or you've questioned yourself if you're worthy of love, or you've questioned yourself if this person in your relationship really does love you. You may have been in such shoes. Today, we're talking about dealing with insecurity. So yeah. Begin today in the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Give me a sec. This will probably be the latest I've said this live streaming, and it's not really intentional. I'm sorry, guys. I had like a very long day. I'm just stepping to my house like right now. I just go back, so I'm sorry. So, notwithstanding, I'll be going on. If you're watching, you're welcome. Wherever you're watching from or streaming from, you're welcome. So, now I'll be talking about dealing with insecurities. Like I said, in relationships, most persons either they're insecure, probably they feel low self-esteem, or in relationship they feel they're not worthy of love, or in relationships they feel they're not worthy, to be given that kind of love they deserve, and sometimes it may lead to insecurities or probably lack of trust, or one thing or the other that has led to insecurities, or probably you don't believe such person can be your girl, or you don't believe such person can be your guy. You feel this person is too good for you, you feel this girl is too good for you, this guy is too good for you, and all these things can lead to insecurity. So today we'll be talking about dealing with insecurities in relationships. Now, one thing you should understand is that dealing with insecurities in relationship requires self-awareness. It requires communication. It requires patience as well, because insecurities often stem from past experiences. So yours may have come from somewhere, or from somebody, or from your last relationship. So insecurities often stem from past experiences, also fear of abandonment, or a lack of self-esteem. So these are some of the reasons that can lead to you feeling insecure in your relationship, or feeling insecure in life. Hi Baxter, Pascal, sorry, you're welcome. So if you feel probably you've not settled it, or like your past hurts, or your past relationship, or your past experiences, you haven't come to peace with it. Believe me, you may have insecurities, or you may be insecure in your newfound relationship, or your new relationship. So fear of abandonment is another reason, or another factor that can lead to insecurities. Then another one is lack of self-esteem. Now this one has to do with you as an individual. This is something that you have to work for yourself and by yourself for your good. Lack of self-esteem, and it can also lead to insecurities. Hi Pascal, where are you from? I'm from Nigeria. Nigeria is in Africa, precisely West Africa. So you're welcome. What about you? Where are you from? So moving on. I said insecurities, these are the factors, these are the key core factors that can cause insecurities. There's past experiences, fear of abandonment, or lack of self-esteem. Now, these feelings can manifest in various ways, such as jealousy, constant doubt, or seeking reassurance from your partner. Now, there's jealousy can be healthy. What I mean healthy is when probably you see your partner doing something with another person, and you feel this person wants to share me. No, jealousy is when probably you see your partner probably outside, and you're like, you feel so proud that okay, this person is in your life. You feel so proud that this person is in your relationship. Probably you see your partner or your guy with another girl, or a colleague, or you see your girl with a guy colleague, and you're like, man, I'm glad, I'm blessed. She happened to say yes to me. I'm blessed she's my girl. I'm blessed she's my guy. So you're kind of happy what you're saying, and it's not giving you that jealous vibe like why would she be doing this, but you're proud that you're the lucky person, or not lucky, you're proud that you're the blessed person. Jealousy can stem in a negative manner. That is when you don't want to even see your partner with any other person. You just want your partner for you 100%. Not minding the fact that there's personal growth, not minding the fact that your partner has his or her boundaries, not minding the fact that your partner also has a life to live. So jealousy can lead to insecurities. Constant doubt, when you don't have faith in yourself at all, when you constantly doubt yourself, is another factor that can lead to insecurity. Then seeking reassurance from your partner, bro. Now, I'll say something about this. Hi, Vishu, please give me pizza. How now? Give me my money. Give you pizza. How can I do that now? I'm in Nigeria and you sound like you're from probably an Asian country or so. So yeah, moving on. Seeking reassurance from your partner, believe me, it can lead to insecurity. Now, let me tell you why. There's some persons that will tell you that their love language is assurance, assurance this, assurance that. Now, one thing you need to understand, assurance is good, yeah. But when your partner assures you that, girl, I love you, I adore you, I cherish you, and I'm happy you're my life. Or when your guy uh, assures you, or your girl assures you, whichever. But now, the assurer has done his part by assuring. The assurer has done her part by assuring. Now, you, the assuree, is left to you to understand or accept the fact that, okay, or believe that, yes, what what this person has said is true, or what she has said is true. Because now, the assurer has done his part, the assurer has done her part, so it's left to the assuree. But now, if after probably your partner gives you an assurance that you're my ride or die, and I'm gonna ride or die for you throughout our lifetime. And you now constantly you're like, are you sure? Are you this? Are you that? You are seeking reassurance from your partner on a daily basis. You're like, tell me you love me. Are you sure you love me? Are you sure you married me because you wanted to marry me or because you felt I was just an option? Are you sure you're in love with me? Are you sure if not because of this situation you would, bro? If you see yourself constantly seeking assurance from someone that you love or you claim to love or someone that loves you, believe in me, that's a sign of insecurity because you don't believe probably you are up to, probably you have that worth, that requires someone to fall in love with you. You don't feel you have what it takes for this person to fall in love with you. You feel you have, that's a sign of low self-esteem, and it can lead to insecurity when you're constantly seeking assurance from a partner. It's not healthy. Don't polish it under it's your love language. Believe you me, it's a sign of insecurity. Probably you feel insecure in the relationship, or there's no maximum level of trust or maximum level of understanding or mutuality or loyalty. When you feel this way, I'm sorry, it's a sign of insecurity, and you have to deal with it in order to have a healthy relationship. Hi Aristio, what's good? Bless up. Hi Sam, what's good? You're welcome. Shout out to you. Comment on India. Are you watching from India? Shout out to you. Shout out to all Indians in the building. Shout out to all Indians and shout out to all Asians. You guys rock. Bless up. So now, dealing with insecurities, there are different criteria, there are different factors, but there are some key and some core valid factors you are meant to hold. You are meant to hold hostage in order to deal insecurities. And the number one, the utmost, understand the root cause. Before you can deal with something, you have to understand it. Before you can deal with something, you have to understand it and accept it. You understand? So, if you don't know the causes, I said number one, insecurities often stem from past experiences or trauma. Another thing insecurities stem from is fear of abandonment. And another thing insecurities stem from is lack of self-esteem. These are the core factors or core criteria or core ways you can develop insecurity or can lead to insecurity. Hi Shank, here's your daily reminder to drink water. That's true, please. Always drink water, it keeps you fresh, it keeps you mentally all right and mentally sharp. Sometimes when you're dull it's because you're dehydrated, so always drink water. Thank you, Shinshak, for the reminder. Shishank, thank you for the reminder. Bless up. So number one way to deal with insecurity, like I said, you have to understand the root cause. Now, insecurities often have deeper origins. For some people, it's past betrayals or being hurt in previous relationship, and this creates a fear that history would repeat itself. Give me a sec, please. I'm sorry, my network is fluctuating. I'm sorry. So for some persons, it's past betrayals, and now they feel scared that the hurt or the pain may repeat itself in this their current relationship. So they don't want to accept that I'm in a relationship because they feel that fear of history or the history will repeat itself. So past betrayals may be another reason why you feel insecure. For others, insecurities may be tied to self-worth, where you feel unworthy of love. There are some persons that they feel they are not worthy of love. There's some persons that they feel they're not worthy of beautiful love. There's some persons that they see couples, living a beautiful and awesome life, and they feel they're not worthy of it. If you're in this category, man, you need to check yourself, and you need to believe that you are worthy of love. You need to believe that there's someone out there that is meant for you. You need to believe that, yes, you see what they call orchestrated love, divine love that is divinely orchestrated. You just meet someone and know that, yeah, this is my person. There's that person for you. So you have to understand that. So insecurities may as well be tied to self-worth. So if you feel you're unworthy of love or you're not good enough for your partner, it may lead to insecurity. Now, reflecting on why you feel insecure is a vital first step to ask yourself. Like I said, for you to overcome insecurities, you have to understand the root cause. And now, reflecting on why you feel insecure, don't be hard on yourself and don't be too shy of asking yourself questions. You have to, because no one can know you better than you. You feel me? And no one can know where the pain hurts most better than you. So, reflecting on why you feel insecure is a vital first step. Now, these are questions you need to ask yourself. Did something in my past trigger these feelings? Am I afraid of being abandoned or rejected? Do I believe I deserve this relationship? Now, if you reflect on these things, it's a vital step to overcoming insecurities, because some persons they'll tell you they're not insecure. Though some persons will just tell you that, oh, more my love language is assurance, so you have to be reassuring me, bro. That's because you have a very little faith in yourself. You have a very little faith that someone can love you. You feel you are unworthy of love. You feel your self-worth or your self-esteem is so low for someone to love you. So steadily, consistently, continuously, you require or you look for reassurance. So these are questions you need to ask yourself. Did something in my past trigger these feelings? Am I afraid of being abandoned or rejected? Do I believe I deserve this relationship? By asking yourself these questions is the first step to overcoming or dealing with insecurities. The next thing, you have to work on your self-esteem. That's the next thing you have to do. So after understanding the root cause, after say, okay, this is the root cause of me feeling insecure, now you have to work on your self-esteem, because insecurities, no matter the factor, no matter the primary or secondary, one way or the other, it's tied to self-esteem. Because even if it's an outside body, even if you feel it's a past trauma, even if you feel it's a past experience, you have to work on your self-esteem to believe that, yes, you deserve love, to believe that, yes, you're worthy of love. Because insecurities are often linked to how you see yourself. So building self-esteem involves focusing on your strengths, embracing your individuality, and learning to value relationship. You know, you have to value yourself learning to value yourself independently of your relationship. Now, you don't see your relationship. There's some persons that will tell you, oh, more. If I'm not in a relationship, I cannot be happy. Come on, you can do better than that. There's a person that will tell you that, so wherever someone is around, that's when they're happy. If the person is not around, they're not happy. Come on, your happiness shouldn't be dependent on somebody. Your happiness shouldn't be determined by someone. You feel me? It can lead to insecurity. So learning to value yourself independently of your relationship, learning to value yourself independently of your friendship, is another way you can work on your self-esteem, and is another way to dealing with insecurity. Recognize that you bring unique qualities to the table as well, and recognize that your worth is not solely tied to someone else's approval. You don't need societal validation. You don't need societal approval to let you know you're worthy of love. You don't need societal validation. You don't need societal approval to let you know you're worthy of everything beautiful and everything successful in this life. Now, you as an individual, you have to recognize that you bring unique qualities to the table, that you bring unique qualities that the world has to tap, and your worth is not solely tied to someone else's approval. You have to engage in activities as well that boost your confidence, whether it's pursuing a passion or developing new skills or surrounding yourself with positive influences, because your environment does a lot to you, either positively or negatively. So when you surround yourself with positive influences, it will help you build your self-esteem. And that factor needs to consider when dealing with insecurities. Communicate openly with your partner. Don't assume. Assumptions will only mess your relationship. Do not assume things. If you are hurt, ask your partner. Engage in a conversation. Engage in an open communication. Open and honest. It's very important to share your feelings with your partner. not in a way that accuses them, but in a way that explains your emotional state. I'll say it again. It's very much important to share your feelings with your partner because it has to be mutual and your partner has to understand where you're coming from. And now, when explaining yourself with your partner, you have to explain not in a way that accuses them or makes them feel like the bad egg, but in a way that explains your emotional state, that explains how you feel so that they can understand where you're coming from. Let them know what triggers your insecurities and ask for their support. For instance, instead of saying you make me feel insecure, like there's some person that will tell you you make me feel insecure when you hang out with your friends or when you hang out with your colleagues. Nuh-uh. Instead of saying that, it could be I feel unsure about where I stand when you spend time away and I would like to talk about it. You see how I rephrase it? Instead of saying you make me feel insecure, don't capitalize on that word insecure. So instead of saying your partner, you make me feel insecure when you hang out with your colleagues, you make me feel insecure when you hang out with your friends. Now, you can consider saying sometimes I feel unsure about where I stand when you spend time away and I would like to talk about it. This way they will understand that okay, yes, you love them, you miss them, and probably when they're not around, you feel a type of way and you need an assurance that, yes, don't worry, I'm there for you and I see you and I'm with you all day, all time. So, by telling them how you feel and telling them, let's talk about it, it fosters understanding and opens a space for both of you to address the issue. That is communicating openly with your partner. And that acting you can consider challenge negative thoughts. Believe you me, sometimes your relationship may be very much healthy. Sometimes your relationship may be clean, like sweet. Nothing is wrong with your relationship. You're just the one thinking crazy things, like imagining rubbish. Imagine things and can ask your partner, what's up, babe? If a shark bites up my kneecap, would you still love me? Are you you did wine? Are you crazy? Why would shark bite off your kneecap? Why would you think something like that? Come on. So sometimes challenge negative thoughts. Insecurities are often fueled by negative thoughts. And partners like, overthinking, assuming the worst, or jumping to conclusions can affect your relationship and make you feel insecure. Now, this complements our the factor before this, communicating openly with your partner. If you communicate openly, it will be easier than just having assumptions or overthinking the worst or assuming the worst or jumping into conclusions. If your partner doesn't text back immediately, you might start thinking they're losing interest or you'll be like they're hanging out to someone. Now, instead of doing that, challenge these thoughts by looking for evidence. Ask yourself, is there any real reason to believe this? So don't just create things, don't just create scenarios in your head and start looking for, say, when he's not around, I'll press his phone. When he's sleeping, I'll check his phone. Challenge this thought. Ask yourself, is there any valid reason to believe this? Now, learning to question yourself, learning to question these ill thoughts or negative thoughts can help reduce the automatic assumption that something is wrong. So that anytime your partner is not around, you don't just assume that they're somewhere while in the wait time with another person. No. And that factor establish trust over time. Trust is one of the most correct or most key factor if there's anything like that you have to build a relationship, because when there's trust, it will be easier to have a successful relationship because it will be easier to have faith in your partner and have faith in the relationship as well, because trust is the foundation of any healthy relationship and it can help diminish and reduce insecurities. Building trust now means consistently showing up for each other and not just showing up, being honest and creating a safe environment where both partners feel heard and valued. Now, it's not something that happens overnight or something that just happens in the twinkle of an eye, or not just something that I just snap your fingers and it happens. No, but it requires time and effort because trust can significantly ease insecurities. So this is something you're meant to invest your time and your effort in. Because if trust becomes broken, or if trust have been broken before, work together to rebuild it. And it wouldn't just happen. If trust has been broken, it's not just don't just expect it to just come back to normal. No, you have to work together and rebuild it through small, consistent actions that reinforce the commitment or that will bring back that belief that okay, yes, we are in this together. So establishing trust over time is one of the best ways to dealing with insecurities. in relationship as well. I'm talking about both individuals and relationship. And that thing you should learn about is setting healthy boundaries. Some of us find it hard to set boundaries. You just meet every Dick and Harry, and every Dick and Harry becomes your friend. And now you don't know how to limit, this person's access to your life, and it's hurting you, and you don't know. As an individual, you should know how to set boundaries. Not everyone is meant to have access to your life or have access to everything about your life. Even your relationship too, you have to have healthy boundary, because there has to be room for personal development and self-reflection. So insecure feelings can lead to either clinginess or dependency, which can suffocate the relationship. So it's very essential to set boundaries that promote independence and respect, because in a relationship, both partners need personal space and time for self growth. So encourage each other to have hobbies, friendship, and interests outside the relationship. Even if you both will have interest in the relationship, necessary and essential for individuals to have time for self growth, personal development, and or personal hobbies as well, and interest outside the relationship, because it allows the relationship to breathe, and it prevents feelings of suffocation or codependency. No matter how you love someone, sometimes you just need your space. Sometimes you just need time to yourself. And by prioritizing boundaries, it will help both of you not feel suffocated or codependent all the time. And that will help to deal with insecurities as well. Another thing you need to do is stop comparing yourself to others. Comparison is a joy killer, is a thief of joy. Comparison would only mess you up. Comparison will put you in a state that you will never feel you're up to. You will never feel you're worth it. You will never feel you're successful. You will never feel you're doing well for yourself. You will never feel grateful, because you feel someone out there has something better. Someone out there, your mate, you start comparing yourself. Nah, a very common source of insecurity is comparing yourself to other people, or comparing your relationships to other relationships. Now, one thing you need to be very careful. You see, social media. Social media often amplifies this. You just see 30 seconds of someone's life, and you feel you're not living your life. You just see 30 seconds of or 10 seconds reel of someone's relationship, and you just see, Jesus, my relationship is a hell, my relationship is messed up, or what's my guy doing? What's my Nah, don't use someone else's life or someone else's relationship to judge yours. You would only ruin yourself and feel insecure, because social media has made it feel as if everyone is perfect. They are perfect couples. There's nothing as a perfect couple. There's nothing like a perfect couple. Everybody goes through mistakes. Everybody goes through misunderstandings and disagreements. But as a couple, you guys have to know how to manage it. You guys have to know how to manage conflict. One thing you have to remember is that everyone has a different journey, and what you see online is often different. What you see in a highlighted reel is often different from the full picture. So focus on your own relationship. Focus on your own life. That's what brings about your unique strength. That's what brings about the unique beauty in your relationship and the connection you share with your partner. So stop comparing yourself to others, and stop comparing other people's relationship to yours. It only make you feel insecure and make your relationship foundation to be altered. And that factor that can help deal with insecurity, you have to be patient with yourself. Patience is very much key to accomplishing anything in this life. So you have to be very much patient with yourself. Because overcoming insecurities doesn't happen overnight. It's a gradual process that involves learning, that involves growing, and you have to be kind to yourself. You don't have to blame yourself. You don't have to insult yourself. You don't have to feel you're not good enough. No, be patient with yourself. Be patient with yourself, and be kind to yourself. Celebrate your little wins. Celebrate your small victories. When you handle situations better than before, celebrate them. Understand that setbacks may happen. Understand that challenges are there, but they are there to make you feel better. And challenges brings more meaning to life. So when setbacks happen, what is important is that you keep moving forward and you recognize your progress. By that way, being patient with yourself, celebrating yourself, and understanding that everyone has a unique journey, to be easier to curtail insecurities, both as an individual and both in your relationship. Another thing you need to consider, sometimes insecurities may feel overwhelming. Now you have to seek professional help if needed, or go to your mentors, or go to your parents or loved ones. Because if insecurities feel overwhelming, or they're affecting your relationship, or they're affecting your mental health in significant ways, seeking counsel or therapy can be very helpful, or much better, talking to God, putting it in prayer would help. A professional can help you explore deeper emotional, issues, and provide tools to manage insecurities more effectively. Couples therapy as well helps, because both parties will go together, both partners will go together, and they will navigate the challenges together, and it will strengthen their relationship. And it's a form of bonding as well, because as they're together, they are asking questions, they are throwing light to the questions, they are hashing, you know, grudges, hashing things in their head and their minds, and to make them unravel things, and also make up, and bring about a better intimacy. So seeking professional help when it's getting crazy is another good way to dealing with insecurity. Now, last but not the least, you have to remember insecurities is natural but can be managed. It's natural. If it happens to happen to you, it's natural. So don't feel like you're an alien, or don't feel like you're an outer body. Insecurities happen. It happens to a lot of persons. So don't feel like you're an outer body. It's natural, but it can be managed. It can be curtailed, and you can overcome it. Sometimes everyone feels secure one time, sometimes everyone feels insecure at some point. And it doesn't mean you're bad at relationships. It doesn't mean as an individual you're bad. It doesn't mean as an individual your self-esteem is low. It doesn't mean as an individual you don't have self-worth. But what is more important is how you handle those feelings. When you have those negative thoughts, don't entertain them. Quickly subdue them, quickly reject them, quickly remind yourself that you are not those negative thoughts, and those negative thoughts can't determine your life or tell you who you are. So manage them very quickly, handle them very fast, because handling your feelings, handling your thoughts, and handling how you feel is one of the best ways, and one of the core ways to overcoming insecurities. Now, for a relationship, a healthy relationship involves two individuals who are willing to work together, support each other, and grow as a team. Now, as a team, they address insecurities openly and with compassion for each other or for oneself. And sharing this with your partner can transform your relationship into something stronger and more resilient. That's one thing you need to understand. And this takes us back to communication. Open communication is very much essential to dealing with insecurities in relationship. Don't just assume things. Don't just overthink stuff, man. If you feel the type of way, relate it to your partner. Tell your partner, I know you love me and I love you too, and I'm glad for this relationship. I'm glad, I appreciate the way you take care of me, but sometimes I don't like the way you make it so out there that you can be here, you can be there. It doesn't sit so well with me. What do you think? Tell them your feelings and ask them what do they think. So it's not be as if you're just the one feeling that way. It's like an open discussion. Then they may be, I didn't know, honey. Don't worry, I'll reduce it. I'll stop it because I don't want you to feel this type of way. So don't just come all out and tell them, I don't like this thing you're doing. It makes me feel insecure. Nah, never capitalize on that word insecure. It's only mess you up badly. You get. So address your insecurities openly and with compassion for yourself and your partner, because it can transform your relationship into something stronger and more resilient. So now, what you need to understand in general is that overcoming insecurity requires consistent effort, but it leads to deeper trust, better communication, and a more fulfilling relationship for both partners. And as an individual, consistent effort, learning yourself better, believing in yourself, grooming yourself, and learning better about yourself. It will help you become a better human being. So, in your relationship, because we're talking about love and relationship, overcoming insecurity requires consistent effort. It's not something you just do now and stop. It requires consistent effort. I've listed 10 core factors and 10 core ways you can deal with insecurities. But one thing you need to understand that by overcoming insecurity, it will lead to deeper trust, better communication, and a more fulfilling relationship for you and your partner as well. So I'll just highlight the 10 factors, then we can call it a night. Number one, you have to understand the root cause first and foremost. Number two, work on your self esteem. Number three, communicate openly with your partner. Number 4, challenge negative thoughts, subdue negative thoughts. Number 5, establish trust over time. Number 6, set healthy boundaries. Number 7, stop and please stop comparing yourself to others or your relationship to other people's relationships. Number 8, be patient with yourself. Don't be in a hurry. Don't rush yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself. Be patient. Number 9, seek professional help if needed. And number 10, remember, insecurity is natural, but it can be managed. And general, the best way you can do is talk to God. He will help you. He said, cast your cares upon him, for he cares. So wherever you're burdened, wherever you're heavy laden, cast it onto him. Cast it upon him, for he cares. And he's the best person, that can heal it completely. So guys, bless up. This brings us to the end of today's session. In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Thank you for coming through. I know I started pretty much late, but I'm sorry. I was out all day, and immediately I just go home. I just came on live, and I appreciate the fact that you guys still came through. Thank you so much. I love you guys so much. So thank you. Wherever you're watching from, bless up. Wherever country, continent, bless up. If it's night where you are right now, it's night where I am. So have a good night, have a peaceful night, sleep good, sleep healthy, sleep like a baby, and wake up strong like a giant. If it's morning where you are right now already, go out and excel, go out and have a beautiful and a wonderful day. And may lines fall in pleasant places for you. If it's afternoon where you are right now, stay safe, stay calm, stay collected, stay chasing, stay believing, and you'll definitely be successful. I'm rooting for you. Stay safe. I love you guys so much, but God loves you more. Shout out to you. And in everything you do in this life, cultivate gratitude as a lifestyle. Gratitude is one of the best ways that can also help you overcome insecurities or deal with insecurities, because when you are grateful for the people around you, when you are grateful for your partner, when you are grateful for your progress, when you recognize the good people around you and you appreciate them, it will be easier to deal with insecurity. So you need gratitude every day and all day. So cultivate it as a lifestyle. It should be part of you. Be grateful to God, the one that creates life and gives us life. Be grateful to your family, appreciate them, show love to your loved ones. And gratitude also helps you recognize the good things in your life, no matter the situation or circumstances. The going gets good, the going gets tough. It helps you recognize that, yes, there are things to be grateful for and there are things to be thankful for, and to keep you going. Sometimes you may forget about it, so you have to be conscious about it and make it a conscious practice. So bless up, guys. 11:11. Shout out to you guys. Bless, peace, love, and prosperity. I love you guys so much. Please say it back. All right, I'm assuming guys said it back. Bless up, guys. Tomorrow is Thursdays, and Thursdays are for family. So I'll be expecting you guys same time, 8 p.m., 9 p.m. I'll try to not be as late as I did today. I'm sorry, but thank you guys so much. I love you guys so much. See you guys tomorrow, same time, 8 p.m., 9 p.m. One love. Shout out to you. Peace out. Right about now, we outside. I love you guys so much. Peace out.